Despite the new lightweight mice, I'm still using the Zowie S2 as my main. That means I use it instead of the Finamos A58, Glorious Model O and Logitech G Pro Wireless, because for aiming, size and shape are more important than weight, in my opinion. I've already reviewed the Zowie S2, and this black version is the same, so I'll leave a link to that if you want to watch, but there's no reason to do a full review of it. It's the same mouse. In this video, I'll just talk about the differences and glossy vs matte coat. I had a lot of mixed reports about which was best, so I figured it might have been something to do with climate, and it seems glossy is better for dry climate, while matte seems better for a humid climate. But it also gets worn in more so you can see finger marks. It's personal preference, but I think the shape is good enough that it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Personally, I prefer playing with glossy, it just feels better to me, so I'm sticking with the blue. After using the new cables, I really don't like these old ones anymore, but the black one does seem to be slightly more flexible and smoother. I think it's also slightly thinner too. The coating on the black is actually different to the other Zowie matte coatings. It feels smoother than the ZA13, not as smooth as the FK2 though, so somewhere in between. I like all of them, no real preference on these three coatings, because the shapes are really good. The buttons feel a tiny bit tighter to me on the black, so clicking on the glossy version is easier. Not by much though, and even in the sound test I couldn't really tell the difference. That's basically it. It's up to you if you want gloss or matte, but this was made for the people who didn't want blue or pink. But I guess you could base the decision on cable or buttons, but really the differences are very slight, it is just the same mouse. You'll need to check your local stores for availability, I'm not sure on release dates, but I'll leave the usual links in the description if you want to help support what I do. Thanks to Zowie for sending this out to me, not sponsored of course. Subscribe, like and share this video, and I'll catch you in the next.